Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Josh. Welcome to the channel. Glad to have y'all here. We are going to be getting into some One Piece. In fact, starting the next arc, the Wano arc. Man, y'all, I've heard a lot about this damn arc. I don't know like anything super specific. The only thing specific that I know is that it is the longest arc of One Piece, which says quite a bit considering we've gone through Dressrosa. I mean, honestly, I'm kind of used to long arcs at this point, but I feel like there's so many possibilities that could happen in this arc. I know the context with the Kinemon and all of the, I don't want to call them, they're not shinobi, I'm watching too much Naruto, guys. The samurai and Kaido context that we've gotten, and Luffy having a big aim to take down Kaido here with helping Momonosuke and the rest of them out. So, but I feel like more of the world government's gonna get involved, or just with like the Reveries placement at all, and meeting Emu or whatever the hell that thing was. I don't know, man. I'm just excited to see what this arc's gonna be all about, what the vibe is gonna be like. Hoping the pacing won't be too bad with such a long arc, but hopefully it's just a lot of substance, which I'm excited for. But yeah, let me know what y'all's expectations are for this arc, like where Wano ranks up for you all. I feel like by the time I catch up with One Piece, I'm definitely gonna do like a huge arc tier list video. That'd be really fun, but very curious on like where Wano stacks up to Whole Cake Island, for example. I shared quite a bit about my thoughts on Whole Cake at the last episode's review section. So if y'all want to see my thoughts on it, check that video out. But yeah, y'all, let's just go ahead and get into this. If you enjoy it, drop a like for me, comment, subscribe if you're new and you want to follow along for more. Would love to have you for this long journey we're about to embark on in the Wano arc here. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it, y'all. Here we go, y'all. First title card. Samurai. Is this octopus gonna save them or something? And down goes the 5th Emperor of the Sea. Definitely seems like music and culture is going to be a big part of this arc. I guess Oda always kind of does have themes with that. Like Dressrosa was supposed to be like Spain, I think, right? Water 7 was supposed to be Venice, I think. So, oh, look at that. I like the cherry blossoms. It's freaking grinding, man. Shredding. Is that Zoro? It is, man. Look at him. Looking like a real samurai over here. Damn, I'm getting goosebumps already, man. This is looking cool. Yeah, the art design feels a bit different too. Kind of like last episode's. Oh, Frankie. Dude, his freaking hair. Of course, Frankie kills it with the construction. He's a carpenter. Oh my god, I've missed everybody, man. Everyone looks a little like brighter in their animation. Usopp's just become a salesman. He's great at lying. Well done. He's making a little show out of it. Oh. He's overplaying his hand now. All right, Usopp upselling his items. It's gonna be Robin. Yay! Dang, Robin. Okay, girl. Geisha, man. Sure looking like one. She's looking real beautiful. Yeah, dude, I feel like I'm almost watching Demon Slayer right now. This is wild. Zorchu. Ronin, okay. Yeah, it's pretty, man. Yeah, like, I don't want to compare it to Demon Slayer too much, but like the colors and everything, it's giving me some Demon Slayer animation vibes even. Hmm. Hmm. Oh no. What? Got the wrong guy. He's like, bring it on. Oh no. Kimanon, we're really trying to set an order here. Orochi. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I gotta keep a low profile. Why is it surprising that Zoro's probably gonna have the hardest time with it? Although Frankie was kind of struggling too. Oh, please. I don't like the look of this fucker, dude. What? He's cooked. Zoro Judo. I love how they all have their own like little samurai names. Y'all, this feels like a new era of One Piece. Simple as that. Just cut your own belly, bro. No way, bro. That was Moria, right? Cool lore. Yeah, is Zoro even old enough? If he was probably like 6. This guy does not deserve it. Dude, it's such a wild tradition. There is something kind of beautiful about it too, but also like sinister. I don't know, man. There's no way he's gonna actually do this. Oh, I hate this guy. We got our first Sacco. Man, he's just built different, man. Look at them abs. His abs are gonna break this knife. Ooh, it's him. Oh! Holy shit, dude. Dude, that was so sick. So much for the low profile, yeah. Damn, dude. With just a little knife, that slash was so cool. Oh no, it's not the sunny. Bruh, it's capsized. Wano's kind of looking like a vibe, y'all. Maybe I want to live in Wano. What happened to, like, Chopper and all them, though? Dude, I'd be so intimidated. That's all he needs is a little knife. Damn, dude. This is sick. Oh, the animal voice acting. Dude, what a strong first episode. I love that. I adored that episode. Yeah, y'all, I can't get over the change in the animation. It's so interesting. Like, it still captures a lot of like the traditional One Piece animation, but like feels just a little bit more colorful, but modernized in a degree. I don't know. It's really, really cool. Yeah, it's, even the animals here look interesting. Oh my god. Ah! The baboons have swords. What? Yeah, of course, Luffy's excited. I don't know, man. I'm with this boar dog. Rooting for him. Get the baboon. Ooh. Jeez. Looking for your Nakamas. Aww. He's very light. Aww. He's got his launch pad. The octopus knows what's good for you. So that means Sanji and all them probably didn't actually get to the land. Bruh. Moves on just like that. I wonder if any of them have actually heard of the real Zoro, or if it's like so far removed that they don't know about him. Dude. Oh my god, Zoro. So cool. Yeah, it's really pretty. Evil. Oh, here we go. The lion dog. And these guys look like they're with Kaido, right? Surprised they don't recognize the straw hat. Oh, it's so cool. Dude, what a cool mount they have. Get him, Luffy. Whip. This girl's lucky AF. I knew I should be rooting for the lion dog, not this damn baboon. Conquers. Ooh. You shivering in your boots now, you damn baboon. Who's the master now? Nice hit. Dude, the Gum powers are looking dope with this animation. Movie's locked in. Otama. She's a loyalist. What? The hell's going on? Our cheeks are so gummy, you could just eat them up. Literally. Frenosuke. No. They're all gonna get the news. Good acting, Usopp. He's crying. Turns him that well. Dude, that goes hard, man. Took a drawing of him. It's a good toss. Interesting. So she befriends them through food. Yeah, she's got some interesting fruit. Alright, the bamboo's good with me now if they're friends. Komachio? Oh, give him some chin scratches. Mm-hmm. You've arrived. Curry? Yeah, I'm getting really excited for this arc. I love the way it started so far. Aww. Is that big peak where Kaido is or something? Because I feel like every time we've seen flashes of him, he's in like a wintry area. Maybe there's just a lot of like different kind of lands within the bigger land of Wano. Yeah, yo, I'm loving this. This is like refreshing with the new animation. Pacing seems really good so far. Like a lot's happening, just super cool. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get in the review section. Off to a really amazing start to this arc so far. Wano and the introduction here is not disappointing me in one bit. Just love the different feel of this arc so far, and you know, you feel that a lot with the changes in the animation style. You know, y'all heard me comparing to Demon Slayer, maybe not quite as saturated or quite as crisp as Demon Slayer, but you can still feel the differences in the animation or see the differences in the animation. And it definitely provides quite a different atmosphere for the show at this point. Obviously, stylistically, I think it also matches up with something like Demon Slayer, where it's much more heavily in the Japanese cultural influence, which I think is sick. And you see that also with the instruments being played, like that one guitar-like instrument. I know it's not a guitar, but something along those lines. You know, the drums like we were talking about. Just, I feel immersed already in this world, which is just so cool. Really awesome getting to see Zoro, Usopp, Frankie, and Robin all in their attire with like their kimonos and the Japanese influence here, all having their own little Japanese names like Zorojuro, Frenosuke, Orobi, and they each have like different roles. Like, you know, Usopp is like the salesman, Frankie of course is a construction worker, Robin is going to be a geisha, I think they call it, and if I remember correctly from Demon Slayer, that's kind of like the, you know, the beautiful trained woman who try to get the favor of the shogun to kind of like buy them or whatever, right? Yeah. Robin looking like a babe, man. Not gonna lie, she's looking like a babe. So I love all their different roles. It's cool seeing them in different attire and trying to keep a low profile, since I guess the land of Wano is under a different shogun's rule. And we get his name, Kurozomi, Orochi, which is under the influence of Kaido. I guess they're probably, I would assume they're more of like a figurehead that was put in place when the Kuzuki family was overthrown by Kaido, but maybe Kaido, you know, joined forces with the Orochi clan or whatever to, you know, kind of take the Kuzuki clan out at that time. I'm sure we'll learn so much more about that as this arc continues, but they need to keep a low profile because, you know, they all answer to Kaido, and it sounds like they use Kaido to back them up and probably govern in probably less fair ways than they should be. And we kind of see that with Zoro getting involved in something that, you know, he's not guilty for at all, but gets put in that situation regardless. What else? We also meet Otama, a devil fruit user. Very interesting, can, you know, like tame animals. I wonder you know, if people ate it, would they all of a sudden become more inclined to her? That'd be kind of interesting. I think we see some of Kaido's units, right? They were kidnapping her or capturing her because she spoke highly of the clan. So seems like, you know, it's kind of forbidden to talk about the past clan. They're labeled as evil and all this. So definitely some interesting pieces moving along. And we also get Komachio, the lion dog, our new animal mascot. Maybe it'll give us some Karoo vibes in this arc. I don't know. But yeah, let's go ahead and do the character ratings for MVP and best moment. I'm gonna give it to Zoro, or should I say Zorojuro. He was just so sick in these episodes, man. Like so freaking sick. I love him in the Komodo. It's a Komodo, right? His character design looks so dope. He just looks like so in place here. But the best moment for sure is when he kills the slasher guy, just with the knife itself. That one move and it slices him across. Even like the sword fighting at least seemed a bit like grittier too, like a little bit more blood and like, you know, people kind of actually probably dying in this case, or like implying that they're dying. I know, you know, people die in One Piece for sure, but it's never shown quite as directly as maybe the reality is. So I'm kind of liking that they're showing that already. Funniest character, we'll give that to Luffy. The moment where he reacts to Otama's power was really funny. Him scratching the lion dog, the chin was cute. And then for the Sako, we'll give it to the slasher, or what do they call him, the magistrate? Yeah, interesting guy in power. You know, his sword's only gets sharper if he gets blood on it. Yeah, pretty evil guy. But the most interesting part we got of him though was him talking about Ruma's. I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but the guy that Zoro got the sword from back in Thriller Bark, and that guy was so interesting back then. The lore we got of him, but it, you know, kind of getting some more context that his body or his corpse and his sword was stolen 23 years ago from his grave. So was that Moria? It would make sense because Moria had a conflict with Kaido. Maybe that was 23 years ago. They allude to it being like a, you know, kind of a pirate conflict that was happening at that time. And they also said that Ryuma killed a dragon, like slashed off its head. I don't remember if we got that back in Thriller Bark, if he had said that, you know, he had slain a dragon, but he did say he was from the land of Wano. I do remember that, which is just sick. That was one of my favorite parts of Wano, was that confrontation between Zoro and Ryuma, and Zoro earning that sword, being its new master. Ryuma passing it on willingly was so cool. So yeah, y'all, I'm loving this arc already. Like, I think I'm just like in love with the art style that they chosen. It feels refreshing for sure. Let me know what y'all's favorite part was though. You know, if y'all are interested and follow on for more, we should be about 4 weeks ahead on Patreon. It's probably what I'm aiming for. So should be, you know, like 6 to 8 episodes ahead. And hopefully we'll be sticking to 2 uploads a week moving forward here as we tackle a big arc. So I'm excited for it. I hope y'all are ready for this journey, and I appreciate y'all watching today. Hope you have a good rest of your day and a good week, and I'll catch you for the next episode. Peace.